Tonight we are staying at the Hampton by Hilton Dundee city centre. I will show you our room, the hotel facilities, breakfast and what the area around it looks like. So if you are traveling to Dundee and not sure where to stay, then this video is for you. So without further ado, let's go inside and I will show you around. The car park at the hotel is quite small, so we were a bit worried about getting a space, but luckily we had no problem parking. Just something to keep in mind. The parking isn't free, it costs £10 for 24 hours and you can pay it at reception. On the right is the elevators, takes you to floors. And here's the information for tourists. On the ground floor, right next to the reception, there is a really nice sitting area with TVs and comfy chairs. Perfect if you want to sit down and relax after a long day before heading up to your room. You can also order drinks here and they do some food as well. I will pop the price list on the screen for you. We didn't actually try the food this time because we went out for dinner. But it's good to know there are a few options available at the hotel if you don't feel like going anywhere. We're staying in room 215, which is on the second floor. There is a big mirror and quite nice spacious room. Two large beds. A desk with a wee chair, a TV. We've got a kettle in here and it's nice and clean. And some coffee and milk. So the next we've got a little area for your coats, plenty of hires, iron desk, and that's a hair drying here as well, which is very handy. Charging points, we've got a couple of points in here, and next to the bed as well. USB ports, which is very important, and a couple of reading lights next to each bed. I have to mention about air conditioning. It's quite warm in the room just now, but maybe we need to turn it on later on, who knows. So that's a sliding door in here. And it opens to the bathroom. Everything you need really, and it's a shower. Everything is clean, nice, smells nice as well. We've got shower gel, conditioner and shampoo. And look at that, everything is clean. And on this side is hand wash and body lotion. It's indicating that it's shaving charge in here, and I can confirm yes it is. The air conditioning worked really well. The room warmed up nice and quickly. We also had sockets and USB ports right next to the desk. The hotel doesn't provide slippers, so I brought a pair with me. And as usual, I did my little check on the mattress for the bed bugs. All clear, no issues there. At first glance, the hotel actually looked quite new, maybe even recently renovated, but once you look a bit closer, you do start to notice a few things that could do with a proper clean or a bit of updating, especially in the bathroom and the shower. For example, that rail in the shower a bit dirty, and there is some marks on walls, so you can tell it's not exactly brand new. I actually spoke with the receptionist about it, and he mentioned that Hilton hotels are usually renovated every 7 to 8 years, and this one is just about due for an update. The hotel itself is in a very good location, right in the city center, but away from hustle and bustle. The location of the hotel is honestly spot on. Everything is within walking distance, all the main attractions, the museums, so you don't really need to think too much about transport. We also walked down to the waterfront, and it took no time at all. There is a lovely promenade there, Perfect for a nice walk, especially if the weather behaves, which, let's be honest, doesn't always happen. Right next to the hotel there is a big shopping center, which is very convenient, and literally across the road Lidl, always a winner. Perfect for a late night snack or if you just want to grab a few bits. Breakfast was included in our stay, and it was a buffet style. Let me show you what was available. You've got your usual cereal, croissant, pan of chocolat, and of course a traditional British breakfast. You can make toast, grab some fresh fruit, and even make your own waffles. I tried the blueberry waffles, which were really nice. The instructions are there too. You just need to rotate the waffle iron halfway through so it cooks properly. There is also a big selection of teas, all sorts of varieties, even some specialty ones, and the coffee machine. One nice touch I noticed, they have paper cups, so you can take your coffee with you if you are heading out. So on one side is vanilla and this one is blueberry muffin. We really enjoyed our trip to Dundee, and our stay at the Hampton by Hilton was quite pleasant. I definitely recommend this hotel. It wasn't over the top, but it wasn't bad either. A decent hotel at the reasonable price. We paid £67 for the room, including breakfast for two, and that was for a Friday night stay. Just keep in mind, prices might be higher during weekends or peak season. Thank you so much for watching. If you are planning a trip to Dundee, then maybe this episode right here on the screen is exactly what you need. Until next time, bye for now.